we'll see if Solosoy can manage to pull off an upset victory here.
Yeah, they got some sick wombo combos. Right? If you look at our composition, it's Alistair into Wukong, and those two knockups cannot be cancelled. Remember that Cannon's ult, Cannon's stun can be cleansed if you do get QSS, right? The Quicksilver enchant. But the knockups cannot be cleansed. So they have Alistair, they got Wukong, and then on top of it, they got a huge cannon ult. Ooh, a little bit of trade here on both sides.
Yeah, that could be obviously devastating, like you mentioned there. But you know, I like to joke that the wombo combo is just Kennen pops his ult and that's about it. Yeah. But you know, obviously, getting them knocked up kind of ensures that they are dead. As the invade comes in here, and Wukong does steal away that red buff. So Solosoy looking pretty good just based on the draft and based on their early game here.
Yeah, well, it's a little bit trade. On the other side, it seems like Bigetron have gotten the red buff of their own, you know, from their Solosoy jungle. A little bit trade. Bigetron's stream is a little bit laggy at this point, so let's switch back to Solosoy's perspective. Pretty even early game. But if you do look at Solosoy's composition, for those who are not able to see the everybody on the camera, ooh, a little bit of action coming out first though.
Yeah, a bit of trouble is Wukong here. Has to go ahead and burn his flash just to get out of there. Obviously doesn't have a second ability yet, so he can't really use that to get away quite yet. Actually, wait, he's level 3. Did he screw up his leveling? I guess he just wants to
farm.
Yeah, he just wants to farm, but you know, got punished pretty hard there because he had to burn his flash when perhaps his clone could have gotten out of there safely here. So good punish here from the Bigetron. We'll see how this pans out. But like you were saying, I guess I'll just say it right now. So we have Camille, who is our potential POV if we do switch over to the Bigetron side at some point. And they also have the Ezreal, the Brawl, the Orianna, and the Graves. So that is their comp right now.
I mean, their comp is pretty good at really good at small skirmishes. The big team fights mainly rely on Orianna poke first. Oh, a little bit more skirmish happening though.
Yeah, some damage coming out here onto both the Kennen and the Wukong as they try to get away. So I was looking at the other perspective for a moment there, so didn't catch this for a moment. But it looks like they're going to be trying to push onto this Kennen. Can they get the kill? Obviously, we can't see it right now. They do. Wukong taking a peek over just in time to see his ally go down. That's first blood over to Bigetron. Multiple members pretty low. Let's see if they'll decide to go ahead and push in there. Obviously, you can see that so Dave, you can see here that they've actually switched their lanes. We have both the support and the Ezreal in the bottom lane, opposite from the dragon.
Yeah, Bigetron I think started the switch. They have their marksman into the Baron lane, and they have the Baron lane into the dragon lane. Right, Camille is in the dragon lane. We haven't seen much of Camille because right now, from what we can see here, Bigetron's stream is still quite a bit laggy. Do mind that we are, thanks to the limitation of the technology that we have right now, we're still watching the players' streams. But we got some insider news that spectator mode is coming in within a week or so. So hopefully we can get that for playoffs. But right now, we're still limited to like the player stream qualities that we can get access to.
Yeah, I'm desperately waiting for that because having to cast off of not only players' perspectives where we can't see everything, but on top of that, the fact that a lot of times it lags it can be very frustrating. So looking forward to that ever so dearly. So it looks like we are on our normal lanes again, as the dual lane from both sides is in the top lane on your screen, and obviously the Camille and the Kennen going at it in the bottom lane. Camille actually can be a reasonable response to Kennen just because she's continuously pushing in, and Kennen can't really join those team fights. So could be a nice pick here for the side of Bigetron in order to take this match down in the end. Obviously, we're still looking at Solosoy. They don't have vision on the Drake, and not sure if it's being taken for the moment. They do have vision. No, looks like both teams are going to go ahead and potentially back off for the moment.
Here it comes.
Yeah, here it comes. The potential edge. Oh my god, the ultimate goes onto the clone. That is very unfortunate here if you are fouled. But in it comes. The Kennen gets lots of damage off. And two already go down, the Camille and the Brawl. That is a great start to the fight here for Solosoy as they push into the dragon. But is there going to be a re-engage coming here from Bigetron? The Kennen is extremely low. Not the great communication here from Solosoy. As lots of members are getting extremely low. The Alistair has nary a health point left, and oh my goodness, they come in and use the smite, but they do not get the dragon, and Wukong gets away for now. There is this shield comes in. Is it gonna get him? Yes, the Camille ends up taking him out in the end. I gotta say, Dave, what the heck is going on? A bit sloppy play. The smite was we physically saw the smite being used too early here from the Bigetron, but they get out with the kill in the end.
Yeah. Not only that, they're looking for
down.
the first tower in mid right now.
Yeah, they after killing the Wukong, they killed the Kennen, and now they've killed the tower. So, it started out well for Solosoy, but even losing the dragon, I think Bigetron's pretty happy with 2 kills in the turret.
Yeah, I mean,
take a look at this. Like they jump. So okay. Extremely disorganized. Alistair gets taken down super low, but then watch this. They jump in, and then the smite comes, but it's at the wrong time.
Yeah, it was a little bit too early because you have to guess like how much damage your enemies are doing, and sometimes like that can be disorienting. But the most important mistake I think that Soy made is they won team fight, but then once they won, more skirmishes happening. Speaking of team fights. Okay, seems like just trade off HPs. But back to what we're saying, they won the team fight. They should continue with the team fight or just back away because they don't have that team fight anymore.
Ooh. Yeah, one or the other, right? Either they all jump onto the dragon or they all go in. But let's say we have another team fight breaking out here over the Rift Herald. Multiple members are low on each side. Alistair's going to have to back off. In comes the Wukong with his ult. Gets a wild growth on him as well just to keep him alive. And that was a disastrous fight here for Solo. They're going to have to go ahead and back off and give away the Rift Herald here. You can see on the screen that Graves has picked it up. In fact, they're using that to go ahead and invade as well. They're not going to give Wukong any room here. As you can see, the gank is coming in. Camille's pushing in the mid lane, 4 into that bottom lane, pushing in potentially onto the Kennen. The Braum is just staring him down. Can they make a comeback here? It looks like Braum taken on a matter of seconds, but the ult comes out from Orianna, gets him extremely low. One member's trying to run away. They do take out the Kennen, and the Wukong might be next here. The Orianna trying to get some damage onto him, but he's extremely low. Everyone he's just cornered. He's trying to maybe jump onto the Orianna, but doesn't get the kill in the end. But the re-engage comes out here from Solosoy. The bullet time comes out. The dash there from Israel, able to get him out in the end. And one more kill at the very end there. I saw... Okay, Alistair went down. Yeah, I saw it said 3 to 5, and then it went 3 to 6. I'm like, who died? I guess it was Alistair at the very end there. So unfortunate for Solosoy.
Soy composition, their win condition is to teamfight. We talked about it starting off. By the way, we're only looking at Soy's perspective because, again, the other perspective is quite laggy. It's lagging every other frame. Well, let's go back to what I was trying to say. Their composition win condition is teamfights. What they need to do is use objectives to bait out teamfights. Like, instead of forcing on the objectives, the reason why they lost the Rift Herald fight is because they were half-assed, right? Monkey, they forgot why they're here. They're trying to use what they need to do is use the objective to bait out team fights, not actually take the objectives while more fights happening mid, like just engage and back off. So they shouldn't be forcing on the objectives. The same as the dragon fight. They want a team fight. What they need to do is kind of push enemy away, either reset and get ready for the next team fight. That's what they need to do. Constantly fights. But instead of trying to like fight continuous fight, because their team fight. Their team is a burst, right? They do a lot of damage when they all have their skills ready, and after that's done, they're done. Right? They need to run away, but they didn't do that.
What is this? You see the Orianna just jumping in on the Alistair. I think it's a little bit too aggressive here if the Orianna. Can she get away? Everything being used on her finally goes down. So yeah, a bit of a blunder here from the side of Bigetron, but that was interesting to say the least.
Yeah, definitely bite out more than what she can chew there on the Orianna. I mean, chasing Alistair was fun and stuff, but
it's all fun and games until they turn on you.
Yeah, but you're not a farmer after all, you know. You're a princess, a ball princess.
Well, she farms minions. She doesn't farm massive cows that can stun you and don't die very easily. So.
True. Because you don't have any mobility on Orianna. So if you're gonna chase the target that deep, I mean, you can counter the fact and get punished. So, but that won't change the course of the game here. I don't think. One little kill here does go to the side of Soy. Overall, Bigetron is still taking the full control of this game because. Again, I think from the first 2 team fights that we saw, it was just very clustered. They have to understand exactly why they're here, and they have to take team fight it like decisively. When one engage after another, chain those CCs, and then you have to take away their entire enemy team, or at least the jungle or the Graves, before you proceed to the next objective. But do use objective debate, though.
Yeah, it's been the story of Solar this entire tournament thus far, unfortunately for them. They haven't won a game yet, and it's mostly because of their disjointed nature, right? They're not really going in on any of the objectives together or taking team fights together, and that's why you've seen them drop all of the games thus far. They're down in this one, but not out quite yet. Can they pick up their first win potentially here? Riptail does come out here from Bigetron, trying to push down onto this bottom tower. Looks like it's going to get taken out almost certainly. Kennen goes in, uses his ultimate, uses the flash. There comes the stasis here, and the ultimate comes out just to try to put them away. They almost have the kill onto Orianna. She has to use her flash as well, and jumps onto her. Is the Wukong just to finish off that kill? He's going to be joining back into this fight here. The Wild Growth goes into one of the members, but he's extremely low. Has to use the clone to get away. Gets the 100 foot to get himself back up to get back into the fight. Actually, the Misfortune gets the kill onto the Graves as well. This is actually looking okay for Solar Soy as they get one more kill. Alistair does go down in trade. Oh my god, the Ezreal fighting strong, trying to get in there is extremely low. So many members so extremely low, trying to go for the Lulu. Who's going to finish this one off? And Lulu gets the kill in the end. However, while all this was happening, we had the Camille just completely pushing down that top lane, able to kill the Kedded. So that is the price for the win in the team fight, Dave. They win the team fight, but their entire top lane gets pushed in.
I mean, but at what cost? That's what I can say, right? Let's go back to take a quick look. I mean, I think it's a nice juggle of aggro there from Soul of Soy. They were everybody was playing to the extreme, to the limit of what they can possibly tank, and it turned out to be Lulu getting a last kill. It was nice and all, and then I thought that team fight was actually going to turn dirty for them because they used everything on Orianna, and then in a not so chained quad control fashion, right? The damage wasn't dealt in the same time. But they actually ended up winning because Bigetron wasn't ready to respond to that. It seemed like Bigetron's team fight was also kind of dragged. They were now focusing on one person at all, and Camille wasn't even there. Camille was split pushing the whole time.
Yeah, Camille did a good job split pushing. It seems like Bigetron's being a little bit sloppy, though. Like, if you look at the fact that Orianna randomly died earlier, in the team fight, they weren't coming for Orianna, right? They were like, okay, you're on your own, see ya. They didn't punish anyone for chasing, basically flashing after Orianna the entire time, so... Bigetron not totally cohesive, but they still have a pretty sizable lead. Even though the kills are similar, I guarantee you that Bigetron has a lead in gold, and they certainly have a lead in towers. Yeah,
just look at this turrets, right? There's only two outer turret towers standing, and then that towers with only two outer towers standing, it's not going to be long until they got taken down because you don't have any more coverage. If you connect all the dots again, they're not like a very organized net, it's kind of like a little extra tower standing out there. It's gonna be taken down really fast because now look at the damage.
Yeah, sorry, the Bush Party here from Bigetron trying to get as much damage as possible. They get Wukong pretty darn low. In comes the engage here from Alistair, but not going to see anything from his side. And looks like they're going to go ahead and back off. The Drake is available, however.
But Cannon's not there. Without Cannon, they cannot take on any team fights. Cannon is a key part of that equation, of the whole wombo combo party there, So without Cannon, they simply can't take anything. They have to let the dragon go, and sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Smart choice.
It seems like Camille has been a great choice here for Bigetron, right? Because either Wukong or Kennen has to match her. No one else can match her except for those two, right? But if Wukong or Kennen match her, then they can't win the team fight because they need both those guys for the team fight. So if it's on Solar Soy to take the team fight as 5, but they've been so disorganized, I don't really trust Solar Soy to take a good 5v5 team fight.
And even if they send like one person to go match her, they cannot match her right like in a one-on-one situation because this Camille is so huge. She has been farming the whole game.
Yeah, those are the only two who can maybe match her, right? Not even a guarantee. Yeah, so that's
probably have to send more people. Send him more people and bait out the Camille Saw like what he did early on with Wukong's clone. That's probably the only win condition, in my opinion.
Well, speaking of which, you see Camille on your minimap there, pushing over in that top lane, trying to force a response here out of the Solar Soy side. You see Kennen trying to match her in that lane, but that means that the rest of Solar Soy has to go ahead and back off because they can't really take a proper team fight. Baron is up for grabs, but not started quite yet. There is vision here onto Bigetron from Solar Soy. I'm not sure if Bigetron realizes there is a ward in that bush there, but going to continue to defend here from Solo. It looks like they're going to try to push it potentially onto this Camille, trying to, surround her. But she does get away because she is a very, very slippery, excuse me. And in the meantime, the Baron is started here from Big Etron. Can they knock it down? Oh my goodness, a big stun comes from the Baron. It's down to 1/3 health. Can they finish it off? Here comes the engage. The Alistair's in, gets the knockup. The Wukong is in, gets blinded for a second there, but it's extremely low. Who's going to take the end? The Wukong does get it, and it actually is able to knock up in the end. There is the ult coming out from the Orianna, trying to make this happen here for Big Etron. 2 down, 3 down here from Big Etron, excuse me. And Solo have actually taken this fight and taken the Baron. Oh my goodness.
Nice. What a beautiful, beautiful execution there from Bigetron. Again, this time, the reason why they won is because they went for the team fight first.
No, Solo won. Sorry,
I'm talking about Bigetron. Soy, excuse me.
Yeah.
The reason why they won the team fight is because they went for the team fight first, right? They didn't go for the objective right away. And then, all at the same time, Bigetron was hitting the Baron. So when, one person was hitting it. I forgot who it was. We can take a look, quickly take a look at a replay there. And see exactly what went down. Graves trying to get the Baron coming in was too late because they already did all the quad control, and then Monkey got it. But it was, and now when Cannon jumps in, it was just a devastating team fight. What a beautiful steal on the Baron there from Soy. So that was game changing.
Yeah, Graves actually got 2 kills at the end there. They otherwise it would have been just a 4 for 0. So Graves made it happen in the end. It could have been even more devastating. I feel like, again, Bigetron kind of dropping the ball, letting Solosoy get in there. And do you think it was a mistake for Camille to join that fight? Do you think she should have just taken on the inhibitor?
Yeah, keep us split pushing? Maybe. Because also another thing that I now look back at the team fight is when Solosoy started the team fight, I think Bigetron's whole communication is like spread out, right? Because you don't want to get wombo combo together. And then that kind of just more team fight happening mid.
Yeah, they're actually pushing in under this turret. Here comes the Wukong, but he might be a little bit late here. It's already a 1-for-1 from each side. The GA gets popped. Is he going to be able to get on out of there? No, he gets locked up. Doesn't quite have the damage to take anyone out on the side of Big Etron. It's going to be a 2-for-1 in Big Etron's favor. Kennen and Wukong going down for Orianna. So Big Etron really holding strong here despite the earlier mishaps.
Yeah. I mean, back to what I was saying, I think Bigetron was a little bit disorganized over there in that team fight. You can tell from the way they played, they're all spread out, but then they couldn't quickly regroup back together. And that definitely gave Soy the chance to win that team fight there. Now, this is Infernal, Outer Dragon, we'll see what's going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Camille gets aggressive upon, but she immediately turns around and uses her ult here. And that means that Lulu is going to get taken out. Actually, already used the wild growth as well. Going to see actually more aggression onto this Alistair. He gets taken out as well. So Lulu and Alistair. I just now realized that they have Lulu and Alistair, but which is maybe not the greatest combo. But they both get taken out, which means that the dragon does go over to Big Etron.
I don't know why they were there to begin with, to be honest. Like, I know Outer Dragon is important, but remember, the Wombo combo, you need Cannon, you need Wukong all at the same time. And that's basically what DQ been talking about the whole time, because Camille is giving so much lane pressure, where the Cannon couldn't make it to the team fighting time. So now, the two support, Lulu and Alistair actually try to go over there. Like, yeah, Lulu is in mid lane, but like she's really a support, right, in the end. So you don't have damage. Even if you go, like, what's the point? They just fed 2 kills and give the Elder for free. That surely completely, again, shift the table now to Bigetron's favor.
Yeah, and not to mention that if we go back, right, it was the Wukong and it was the Kennen for the Orianna. And Orianna, she does damage, but not consistent damage to the Elder Dragon, right? So when you're going to fight, you're never going to go win that fight for an objective like that. That is so true. You see Wukong here. If you look at the minimap, they're, both sides are kind of just dancing around the Baron. So that looks like to be the next objective on both sides. Man, keep in mind though, we kind of hinted at it, but we should reaffirm to our viewers, Bigetron did take the Elder Dragon, so that's a big deal here.
Yeah, this Elder Dragon, Elder Infernal. I mean, I don't know how much dragon they had. I think it's 2-2.
3. No, 3? It's 3 to 1.
Yeah, if you have 3 dragons, that's like 20% damage boost. That's insane. I mean, 4% each. 16% damage boost. That's still insane.
Math on stream, Monk ass. Don't do math on stream. Anyway, sorry.
I'm a fake Asian. Math
Yeah,
is
no,
not-
no. I used to be a Hearthstone streamer. I don't think Riot will get mad at us for mentioning a completely unrelated game. But but it's like you know, doing you do a lot of math on stream, and it's just like, oh no.
Damn. Well, but it's a lot of damage boost at this point of the game. Getting that much damage boost, and most importantly, it's not just that damage boost straight up. It's mainly the true damage. I'm mainly talking about the true damage. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes.
Yeah. No, it's completely. They're so late, but they're going for the Nexus. They're going for the back door. Wait, can they get there in time? Wait a second. Look, Wukong, look at it. Wukong, look at it. Oh my goodness, it's extremely low. Can they take him out? This is so low. Oh my god, and Wukong wasn't there. The communication. Where was the communication? I guess he was just kind of there to like feign pressure onto the Baron. But wait, Wukong's gonna try to backdoor anyway. Wait. Someone needs to be back, just in case, right?
Somebody.
Wait. Someone has to be back, right? Okay. Camille's back. Okay. I was gonna say, if Wukong is backdoors right now, 2 are back, actually. Interesting. Okay, so they're just gonna... They're just making sure.
Now you
They're
can't.
just making sure.
Now you really can't. Oh, it's too late.
It's over.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, they all died at the same time, so... Especially with the Baron minions pushing up mid... And there was obviously no resistance at all. Like, you'd be surprised how quickly you can win a game when there's no resistance, right? So, very, very smart play from Bigetron, realizing that like we're gonna take no chances. We're sending back both Camille and our Brawl to make sure that he can't backdoor. So, well played by Bigetron to get in the end.